Yeah, look, this is a great program, and this is about transitioning our kids who may not have been in any work previously, but transitioning them into the workforce. It's about surrounding them with that support that they need to ensure that they're successful in the workplace. Now, as a government, we've supported this through our grants programs, and it's about making sure we look after these kids. And, you know, when we talk about it takes a village to raise a child, that's exactly what we're seeing here. We're seeing industry and businesses coming together, working together with our community and with our kids to make sure these kids are successful and have got the support they need to make sure that they can sustain their workplace to be great citizens.
This is a milestone celebration for 10 of the students who were part of our first intake. They've completed 5 weeks of a work prep program. Now there will be some announcements today that they've actually got apprenticeships out of it, and there'll be various employers here letting people know. So these young people have spent 5 weeks onboarding, getting confidence up, learning to communicate in the workplace, safety issues, a whole range of issues to sort out before we actually got them placed.
Today's obviously about these guys sort of, graduating, from their AMA thing they did this year, the motor traders, and it's nice to see these guys rocked up here today and some of the community.
I'm the manager of the pre-delivery department at Mike Carney Toyota, so I manage the pre-delivery accessory fitment as well as the detailers. We've put on Kalis and Spencer in the department, between both departments. Kalis has really proven himself. He's got the ability to take on hand fitting accessories and stuff like that in a real quick manner, so I think he'll progress very further in the future. And Spencer, he's coming along really well as well and enjoying detailing cars, different models, products and stuff like that. So it's good to see young people willing to work and get in and give it a go.
But I heard some really good feedback from the people that were working with them at the time, and especially about the individual that I took on. And everyone in my department was happy to work with him, happy to have him there. So I gave him a shot and brought him on board, and it's been really, really good and really positive.
We've employed 2 first-year motor mechanics, apprentices, and I've got another young fella that started in our detailing business, preparing all the new cars for delivery. So from what they tell me, they're loving their job. They're loving getting up and coming to work every day and being a part of our family at Carmichael Ford.
We've had 10 participants for our first intake, and out of those 10 participants we've actually got 7 that have employed in full-time positions throughout Mike Carney Toyota, Carmichael Ford and AMA Group.
I'm representing the Motor Trades Association of Queensland. I'm actually on the board. Fully support it. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful chance for some of these children, well not children, young adults, to get a step up in life.
Before we actually start, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land which we meet, the Woolgarukaba people, their neighbours, the Bindal, and acknowledge there are some of those elders in the room today from those 2 groups, or if they're not here, they'll be coming shortly. Just like to acknowledge their elders, past, present and emerging, and thank all those who've come today, particularly our industry partners, and we'll talk more about those today. A special welcome to Minister Scott Stewart. Thank you for taking the time out. I understand there were other opportunities for you to go to, but you took ours, so thank you for that. For the next intake, which will be about January, February, is that we will include a lot more Palm Island people, probably start our early engagement on Palm itself and then gradually transition across. Particular welcome to the students who have achieved the first 5 weeks of their milestone. That's what today is all about. They're our special guests.
Everybody, Gary Lewis from Carmichael Ford, Martin Dickinson from the AMA Group. Really enjoyed being a part of the program and engaging with the students as they've come through, and these young adults. They're young people that wouldn't have had the confidence to come and put their resume in with me, but every single one of them that's got a job with us absolutely deserve it on merit, because as soon as they walked into our business, they made a difference.
From the start, and then to go through the program with Uncommon Country for the 2 weeks, the confidence to come in the workplace and ask questions. And like I said, normally they just wouldn't walk into your workplace, and to see that, we can provide opportunity, but it's actually these guys who'll change, and girls who'll change their lives by committing. And massive success rate of who's gained employment, and the ones who haven't yet, I'm sure will, and they've gained a great experience from it.
It's about you lot that just did the training, all the traineeship, all the work that Uncommon Ground has done with all the service providers that are here. And welcome everybody, Wadamuli. But it seems to me like you've passed all your certificates, is that right? Yeah, which is great. This is your opportunity now for employment. Be proud, stand up, be counted for who you are, because you're the role models of tomorrow.
Great pleasure to be with you all here today. When we talk about it takes a village to raise a child, that's exactly what we're seeing here in the first place. That we've actually seen partners in industry, and I congratulate AMA Group, I congratulate Carmichael Ford and Mike Carney Toyota for the work that they've done, and really proud of how they've really embraced this particular program. This is something that we'll be able to pick up in the mining industry that I have a lot of work to do with. But it's also something we can pick up and put into other jurisdictions right across Queensland as well. This is something that we are very proud of, because this is cutting edge, and for these 10 young men and women that we celebrate their successes today, it really shows that we can do this when we all work together as a community. It's the Townsville way, right? And we're so proud of you, and thank you for the opportunity to come along today, Noel. Thank you for your work, mate, in running this. This is certainly a great program, and wish you all the very best for future programs. Thank you.
I'm Beck. I'm the Business Development Manager at Mike Carney Toyota, and proud is an understatement of what it has meant for us to be in partnership with Noel, AMA Group and Carmichael Ford with this program. The 10 participants that have come through over our 5 weeks have made us immensely proud. To see you all at the beginning and how shy and introverted you all were, and to see the confidence be built over the first 2 weeks of the program with Uncommon Country was so beautiful to witness. They then got to work on themselves. They improved their self-confidence. They reduced shame. They improved their communication skills. They saw what teamwork looks like outside the schoolyard and into the workplace.
I just want to thank Toyota, Ford and Alexandra Bodyworks for letting us do this course and letting us go to your companies and doing everything. Also would like to talk about where I am now at Michael Ford. I'm doing a first year apprentice. Thank you. And yeah, just thank yous all for your help, and Uncommon Country for letting us do this course and stuff. Thank yous.
My name's Jarrell. I'm got placement out at Uncommon Country, and they've given me opportunities that no admin would be doing. I got the opportunity to work with Louise and doing a media release and all sorts of other things. But yeah, thank you.
What a wonderful group, what a wonderful inspiration. The pathway you guys will have, you guys and girls, will be incredible. The motor industry is just, it's big, it's moving all the time, it's a wonderful place to be in. I left high school, I went to Toyota as an apprentice. I left Toyota, went to Carmichael Ford, so the two Toyota and Ford, as a cadet valuer, and I've owned my own business now for 36 years. So there's a long way you can go. So get into it, have fun, and enjoy yourselves. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming today.
Thanks, Rod. It's not just about development of our young trainees. We have young people in the room who work for Uncommon Country, and Sam now has developed his confidence and skills so much that I'm sure our employers would appreciate the fact that he's now a key liaison point, because they've got one coordinator, and that's part of what we try to do too as well. We've got to bring our young community leaders along.